I entitled this, "The Tender Mercy of Our God Has Given Us Earth to Care for Our Common Home." As a vowed member, I am rooted in mercy, grounded in grace. This is the motto I took at my profession, something that has been growing in me my whole life. What is mercy but an action, conversion of heart, a movement towards healing? Earth needs this now, this mercy taken towards sustainable living. As a community, we can be a witness to these behaviors that care about our common home, one person at a time, starting from where we are. One step taken matters. In my current ministry, next slide, please, I join with the Sisters of the Redeemer in their mission to care for Earth in this platform. And my role is as a creation caregiver at Redeemer Valley Farm. I have come to find out that there are many similarities with the Redeemer and Mercy charisms in this witness to caring for creation and being a healing presence in the world. Their desire to share the land they have for farming and animal grazing and solar farming is a gift to the local community. Next slide. Intending of mercy for Earth and others, we care for farm animals and crops. These actions are a sustaining thread sown in sustainable manner, which means growing healthy food and sharing the beauty of creation. Listening for God through relationship with the land and one another. All coming from a great love seated in my heart from a God who tends life. A sacred presence grounded in the mystery of God's unfolding grace. Participants in this ministry come not only to garden for food production, but also to have connection with others, seeking nourishment beyond the physical. Spending time in nature is a value we share through offering contemplative walks and conversations about earth care. This time for gazing the beauty of creation and meditation encourages kinship and kindness. We, Sister Anna and I, tend mercy through working with the community garden, seeding and growing the vegetables and flowers and herbs, caring for the animals, which right now consists of 15 goats, 5 sheep, a bunch of chickens, 2 ducks, 4 rabbits, 2 cats, and 1 livestock guardian dog named Breezy. And we are expecting goat kids in June. With the desire to live a more sustainable lifestyle, I sought funding to build a tiny house and try to live closer to the skin of the earth. Utilizing resources in moderation, eating a mostly plant-based diet, not using single-use plastic or paper, using only biodegradable products, supporting other local farmers, and practicing a lifestyle of simplicity, living mercy with earth, and practicing an attentiveness in sharing the beauty found in nature. This lifestyle is meant to be a witness to these values, as well as an educational tool in sharing its story. The name of the house is Hesed, Hebrew word with many meanings, especially mercy, but also loving kindness, because I thought the house name should mirror its intent to show loving kindness to the earth. As a tender of our tender earth, caring for all those who interact in this environment, people join the community garden not only to grow vegetables in their plot, but some come for healing, to find wholeness, to reground themselves and find community. Talk about tending mercy and healing earth. This work is about connection and relationship to one another and creatures. Opening eyes to see how individuals' actual actions can affect another's reality in this web of life. At the farm, we practice regenerative agriculture, also known as no-till gardening. We use compost to feed the soil and practice companion planting. We invite volunteers, young and wise, to come, whether you have a plot or not, to come and work with us on the farm and in other activities, like the children's school garden, where we teach local kids from a elementary school where their food comes from. A CSA membership, and we do weekly donations to the food pantry and a weekly farm market. We also make value-added products from the farm. Some examples are goat milk soap and goat cheese, dryer balls from the wool of the sheep, and other products from the farm, and teach canning and how to use the vegetables that we grow. There are plans for a barn and a micro dairy and an educational community gathering space where programs will be offered. Ecological education happens in many ways in the community garden, whether in a deeper dive workshop or in sharing with other gardeners lived experience. Members of the community garden are always eager to practice a more sustainable way of caring for the earth and each other. Everyone is welcome in our community, which is intercultural and a witness to mercy as it is poured out, ever flowing at Redeemer Valley Farm. As a representative of the community of mercy, I join with the mission of the Redeemer Sisters in caring for our common home. Though I am only one member of Mercy, I bring the support of many to this ministry. Really, it is a call of the future to join energies together for supporting life in the mission and sustainability and love. I wanted to close with this quote. This is just a picture of some of our critters. The cats, I mean, how can you not love just being with them? They invite such kindness. But I went in a Pendle Hill pamphlet, and the quote is from Wilmer of Integrity, reminds us that integrity involves obedience to the light within. It is experienced when we allow our lives to become vehicles for God's action in the world. By entering into a covenant with the divine order, we carry that covenant into all of our relationships, whether social, economic, political, or environmental. And this is what I really feel that God seeded in me in this call to care for Earth. Thank you.